Hello everyone, it's Untitled Chapter and welcome to part 1 of Let's Build a Shopping Center in The Sims 4 Get to Work. So today Sims 4 Get to Work, the first ever The Sims 4 expansion, or actually real expansion pack, came out in the US, and today I'm playing it and I'm actually building a shopping center. I uploaded a video several days ago asking you what Let's Build I should actually start, because I've been thinking about starting some new series because this new expansion pack came out, and I thought maybe building a shopping center would be cool. So I actually put that up as a suggestion, and many people actually seem to like that one. I must say that many people wanted a bakery as well, and like also police stations, actually very many different things. But for this Let's Build, I'm actually building a shopping center, maybe with like a small bakery in it, but mainly a shopping center. And then I'll do a Let's Build of all kinds of different shops and a police station and a hospital and all that kind of stuff in a separate speed builds, and maybe a later Let's Build, which is also the reason that you probably see that this speed build is actually, or this Let's Build is actually kind of sped up, just to make sure that it doesn't get boring. Because actually in this first part, which is only for you to watch 10 minutes long, I've actually been speeding it up, and yeah, in that way you actually make much more progress, because because it's sped up, you don't have to wait for the thinking process, which takes place while I'm building it, and that really saves you a lot of time actually, and makes it much less boring, I think. So I'm happy that I actually decided to do that, because I think it will be more enjoyable. Though in previous series or Let's Build series, which I sped up, sometimes I sped it up a little bit too fast, so I've made sure that it isn't too fast in this series, because of course a Let's Build is not a speed build, and in a Let's Build I kind of want to discuss my thinking process. But yeah, if it's not sped up, it can be kind of it can be a terrible commentary actually, because of course I'm not a native speaker, and yeah, in that way it can be kind of hard for me to kind of concentrate on the building and also concentrate on, talking fluently and kind of enjoyable. So I've decided to do it like this, and I can say that I've so far recorded 2 parts, and we're making so much more progress in this series already. I think in part 2 we actually already like almost finished we finished the shape of the front, and the back will be kind of the same as the front, because of course a shopping center would look pretty cool when it's symmetrical, I thought. So that's a spoiler actually, it will be symmetrical. But at the end of this part you'll also already see kind of the shape of this shopping center, which I really think is going to be cool. I've been looking forward to building this actually. I've always been wanting to build a shopping center in a Sims game actually. In The Sims 3 you could, but it wasn't as good as I'd hoped it to be, because with the coming of a new I think a new rule there was the ability to actually build a shop. But I think in The Sims 4 it's going to be much better, and I think so far, since I've been building already and I've actually played around with it as well when I was I think this is really going to be fun to build, and there are many more opportunities to build different things as well. I think building a police station, building a bakery, building a science lab, all that kind of things. I really think that's actually really going to be cool. And I'm actually planning on doing a Let's Build, this is the Let's Build. I'm planning on doing a Let's Play as well, and then in the retail career, because I'm really looking forward to playing the retail career. I've played it when I was at EA, and I really enjoyed it actually. Normally, as you know, I don't really play The Sims 4 too much. I mainly build, but I'm planning on also making a gameplay series, just because I think it's going to be cool, and maybe some people will watch it, and I think you will actually like it, because I like it, and if I like it I'm more enthusiastic about it, and I think more people will actually like it. So anyways, about the build that I'm actually doing, by the way, for the Americans this is probably called a mall, but I personally thought shopping center would be a little bit of a better name for this, or at least that was my opinion. So I've decided to go for the name shopping center, so it's also a mall. But anyways, here you see that I've actually already made like kind of a pavement around it to kind of show you what it will be in the end, or at least just making a pavement, because it's a community lot, and that's kind of an obvious thing to do when you build a community lot, or at least that's what I thought it would be. Yeah, I'm actually just starting building this shape, and what you see over there, let me search the name for that, because I actually wanted to Google Translate that before I actually started doing this Let's Build, but I kind of forgot. So let me see, you know, those are just called the windows, which you see me building over here. And behind those windows, which are not just normal windows, but windows behind which the products are actually placed, I'm actually putting many of those in this shopping mall, because I never built those before and I thought it would be really cool to actually make those. And that idea wasn't really come up with on forehand, like many of my ideas actually aren't. I often just start building and then I found out what I actually want to make, and the same with these windows. And by the way, maybe I've not explained too much about these Sims for Get to Work yet, because some people have maybe seen the information videos I've made about this new expansion pack, but some of you might not have seen that. So yeah, the Sims for Get to Work is a new Sims 4 expansion pack, or actually the first one, because the Sims 4 Outdoor Retreat was a game pack, which is like not as big as an expansion pack. And I've actually made a item showcase video already, in which I show you all the items that come with this expansion pack. And I can say you, those items are so many and such cool items. I think there are like, yeah, 150 new items that could be, I think that's kind of what it is, 150 to 50 new items. I mean, that's so much, and so many new opportunities, and so many new building opportunities or new lot opportunities as well. We have a new neighborhood called Magnolia Promenade, which I'm actually currently building in. If you were wondering, it's a new neighborhood coming with this world. It's kind of, in the game, it feels like it's a new world, but it feels like it's at the same time Willow Creek. And why it's called a neighborhood is the fact that the world is actually consisting of one neighborhood. So in Willow Creek you have 5 neighborhoods with in each of them 5 lots. This is one neighborhood, but it's not part of Willow Creek, and there are only like, how many new lots? I'm not really sure about that actually. I think 3 or 4 or maybe 5. I believe 4. There are 4 new lots in this world, or something like that, around that. Yeah, it just creates a new feel, and it's really the retail and the shop area of the world, which is pretty cool, just a new neighborhood. Though I had actually hoped for an entire new world for this new expansion pack, but unfortunately I'm sure that they will add that later on, and maybe like a separate DLC world or something. But for now, this is what it is actually. And this expansion pack, because that was actually what I was mainly talking about, actually gives you the opportunity to be a police officer. So there are 3 active careers, and another career, actually kind of a different career, but one of the careers is the detective career, which works at the police station. Then you have the hospital or the doctor career, and then you have the scientist career. And another career which I've talked about previously in this video already is the retail career, and then you can actually own your own shop and sell any item on build and buy, and any painting you've painted and or crafted or something like that. So that's really cool, and I'm going to try that out in my new Let's Play. So I'll put a link in the description, I think, when I've uploaded the first part, but I'm like almost sure that I'll forget that, because you know, you'll find out. If there's a link in the comments or in the description, you're lucky, and otherwise you can just go to my channel and check out some other videos as well. I do many Sims videos actually, and Sim speed builds, and so far only Let's Builds and speed builds and tutorials, so only building videos. And I'm planning on actually doing more Let's Builds after, yeah, the Get to Work Let's Play. Wait, did I say Let's Play? Let's Build? I mean, I'm planning on doing more Let's Plays or gameplay videos. Yeah, if people seem to like the Sims 4 Get to Work Let's Play. So it's kind of irritating to have to talk about a Let's Build and a Let's Play in the same video. But anyways, yeah. As you can see, we're making quite some progress already on the shape. As you can see, I'm just building the same as I did on the right side. I'm actually doing that on the left side right now. I'm also changing the place the mall is actually located, because I thought it would be better, but in the end it turned out to not be, so I'll have to turn it back again. But by the way, in this part I'm really not talking about the building too much because I'm actually like talking about the expansion and about the planning for the new series and stuff. But in the next part, I will actually talk a little bit more about the building process because I know that people like it as well. But for now, I just talk about this as well. But anyways, as you can see, it's just me building the mall, and I'm actually changing the pavement back here because I realized that what I was doing wasn't correct. And actually, yeah, I just started building when, I just started building, and I did not really have the plan to make it symmetrical yet, so I just started building, as I said. And then I came up with the idea to make it symmetrical, and I just continued building, and then I found out that it actually fit perfectly. So I didn't even have to move it like I just did, and so I had to move it back actually to make it fit. So that was kind of funny actually. And yeah, making the roof for this shopping center was kind of what I was actually afraid of, because I was afraid that the roof would actually screw the entire thing up. Because of course I've been thinking about this let's build and what would make it good and what could maybe screw it up. And with the Let's Build a Campsite series, what screwed it up was the fact that it took such a long time to actually get the shape of the building right that many people just tuned out. And that's why I've actually decided to speed the series up to make sure that it's a little bit longer. Not that a little bit longer, but actually to make sure that it's a little bit better, because the commentary is better and it's sped up, so I can kind of choose how long or how much progress I make in each video. But anyways, we're at the end of this first part already, so I hope you enjoyed watching it. I personally really enjoyed making it, and I can't wait to continue this series, so I hope to see you back later. And yeah, please share and like and subscribe and all that kind of stuff. But anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you back later.